Welcome back to another edition of Watching the Game. I'm your host, Odeh, joined today by the full cast. We have Idrees Muhammad Qadaimi, Adam Musleh, and our two guests, Yasser Qadaimi and Yunis.
What's up?
What's going on?
Glad to see we
Well,
are all excited for today's episode. We have a
Can,
lot to get to.
can I say this? I'm just gonna say the Seahawks are trying to push to sign Antonio Brown, and a bunch of other teams are interested too. So, what teams do you think should try to get him?
Baltimore. If Baltimore should get him, but obviously he's mentally insane, so I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the
No, I
problem.
think he's definitely gonna sign with Seattle.
No, he's going to Baltimore.
And I feel like him and Russ have a bond there. So
I mean, at least Seattle has Lockett and Metcalf, but like Baltimore, besides Marquise Brown, they don't really have a great receiver.
And Miles Boykin, bro, come on.
Yeah,
Miles
they
Boykin
need
has
wide
like 50
receivers.
yards on the season.
Willie Snead? My boy Willie Snead's cold. Stop playing.
None of them are as good as Metcalf or Lockett.
true, but
Okay.
Lamar Jackson likes Mark Andrews as his wide receiver too. So I don't know.
All right. Before we get to the NFL, we're gonna talk about Champions League just started this week. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Yesterday, Man U beat PSG, boys.
That was
Rashford-
a stunner.
Rashford
Everyone thought they were
Rashford,
gonna get.
bro.
again.
Rashford.
Huge, big game.
Mark-
PSG would have that under control, but Man U with the upset.
It's just Rashford in Paris is built different.
Indeed.
He's like Andrew Wiggins against the Timberwolves, except he's actually good. I mean, against the Thunder. I remember those games. What's it called? What are the games? Today,
Real Madrid.
Real lost. Bums. Seriously, what the hell was up with that?
I mean, how do you lose to a Ukrainian team that's not even known?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
they
that's just very
they
disappointing.
didn't show up the first half, and then they showed up the second half. They almost came back, but VAR said no. The Modric goal, though, that was lit.
But the Man United memes yesterday went crazy because everyone says that Bruno Fernandes gets all of his goals from penalties, and he had an opportunity again.
And he got another one, a smidge. Too many, just too many. Let's see. Chelsea and Sevilla tied 0-0. They're bums. They didn't really do anything. Here's one. Lazio beat Dortmund.
I mean, Lazio last year were on top of Serie A for most of the time, for the first half, I believe. And then Juventus finally came back and won. So Lazio, I feel like, is a sleeper.
I mean, come on, it's Dortmund. They should be better.
Yeah, I mean,
They're losing 3-1.
I feel like Dortmund is playing at a very high level right now. I don't expect them to lose. Especially with Haaland. And
Yeah, Dortmund has a lot of expectations this year.
Juve and Barcelona both won, leading up to their clash soon. Another Messi versus Ronaldo clash coming soon.
But will we see Ronaldo is the question.
when is it supposed to be coming?
It's
It's supposed to be the 28th, on Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
And I think didn't Ronaldo test positive like around a week ago, right?
I don't know. I think he'll be fine, but
Yeah, I think he'll be able to play,
You
though.
never know with COVID these days. You can never be too sure. Man, let's see. These bums called Atletico Madrid are getting their fleas whooped
As
by
expected.
Bayern.
Yeah, Bayern's an overpowered offense, so if you can't stop the attack, you're going to have no chance.
4-0. What are these? Come on. They're supposed to be a defensive team. You're giving up 4 goals? Yeah, okay. I'm supposed to believe that.
Didn't see much of Suarez either.
Bro, they keep rotating out old, washed strikers. We get it. Morata, Costa, Suarez. Who's next? They're gonna be signing guys who retired years ago at this rate.
They
And
honestly
give a
they
warm
need to
welcome.
they need to surround themselves around Felix because he's the
Yeah,
future.
Joel's the future of Atletico, and if they don't build around him, then they're just losing a major key.
And let's see. Man City is about to beat Porto 3-1. Damn, Porto started. They were winning, but you know.
City got back in control, and they're back in their groove.
I'm so sick of Man City getting the easy group every single goddamn
I
year.
do is so
I know, man.
annoying.
That is very frustrating.
Yeah,
This is literally the 4th straight year they have an easy ride to the next round. Come on. At least they haven't been with one good. Literally, the best team maybe is this Porto team. No. The best team was the Lyon team a couple years ago. But besides that, nobody has been good. Nobody in their group has been good. It's ridiculous. Unfair. Atalanta's up 4-0 or won 4-0 against. You want to help me? Midtjylland.
Let's just say the other team in that division.
This team in Group D, nobody knows who they are, and Liverpool is gonna beat Ajax on an own goal. So there's that. LOL. Thanks, Tagliafico. Yeah. So a fun start, but some underwhelming performances from Atletico and Real. I mean, when Barca looks like the best team in La Liga, you know that's bad. And they look like it by a mile. I mean, come on now.
I mean, we'll determine next week in the El Clasico.
yeah.
It's next Saturday.
Yes. Very, very, very exciting stuff. Thank God we have this back. Otherwise, I might go crazy. What time? I'm trying to see what time. But there's also Man U Chelsea in the weekend. I don't know, man. Oh, so 9 a.m. Barca Real, 11:30 Man U Chelsea. All right, that sounds decent.
What time do Big Ten games start?
11.
We will get to the Big Ten soon. All right. Next up, our next segment.
Finally done with the soccer talk. Almost fell asleep. God,
You're gonna
dude.
fall asleep again.
So boring.
Bro. We're about to talk about baseball, which is more boring. Come on now.
The World
It's
Series.
a
The
World Series,
Dodgers
then
put
a
a
bunch of
beat
regular
down.
season games.
They put the beat down on them, right? Yeah, that's
They did.
all that happened.
Bro.
Oh, guys, did you see Clayton Kershaw? He doesn't suck. I thought he sucked in the playoffs. So what is up with that?
He only had one good game.
He had like 2 good games. Chill.
Okay, well, usually he's the reason that they lose, isn't it? Because he like sucks in an
Well, last
elimination
year he
game.
was the reason why they lost. Why they didn't go to the World Series.
Yeah, see, I'm a baseball expert.
All right.
I can tell.
Every time Mookie Betts got us free tacos from Taco Bell.
He
though.
did.
I need me
Go.
some Taco Bell.
Mookie Betts is just different.
I'm just.
Mookie Betts is a different breed, and he's going to be the reason why the Dodgers win this year's World Series.
Yeah.
Or
Did you guys see the stat that the Rays, their entire payroll is 28 million?
Yeah,
and then
The Rays
Kershaw
are
and
very
Betts. Kershaw and Mookie Betts are making 26 by themselves.
The Rays
the
is a
Rays
very
are crap.
it's a small market team, so the only way for them to win is to build it up. And unlike the Dodgers and Yankees, who have like a bunch of money, which they can pay literally the best players every year. So
No, the Rays are playing this Moneyball like, and it's working perfectly.
and they have all this money to possibly spend on a big free agent this year too. So
Exactly.
So do the Sox too, because they basically build up a bunch of players too.
Sox are gonna sign me. and
Like,
we're
for
gonna win
example,
it all.
George Springer is up for a free agent. Trevor Bauer. So those two players are huge.
Give me Stroman, bro.
Or Stroman. I'd much rather have Bauer is like the number one free agent possibly. He's literally gonna win the Cy Young this year.
Yeah, but I think
So
the more likely guy to sign would be Stroman. I think Bauer wants to be like the number one guy.
it doesn't matter for pitching. We'll just play in even amount as other pitchers.
What's the name of the Rays rookie again?
Nick Anderson. No, not Nick
No,
Anderson.
no, the other guy.
Arizosa. Arizosa.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's been playing really good.
I'm telling you what, he's gonna go off tonight. They're gonna win game 2. I can tell you that much. I'm not saying they'll win the series.
Okay, I think the Dodgers
will
do
win
this.
tonight.
No, I think the Rays are
Just
still
even
gonna
winning your game.
The Rays
So
are-
I agree with you there.
I think the Rays are gonna win this because their bullpen and their pitching is way too good for them not to for them to lose this. And the Dodgers are known to be chokers, so I honestly think the Rays will win this one.
Rays. I think I still got the Dodgers winning in 7.
I got Rays in 7,
Rays, okay.
and the
I
Rays
wanna
will
pick
blow
the
them out
Rays,
in
but I
Game
feel
7 because the Dodgers will choke.
I got Dodgers in 6.
George. If the Rays win, that'll just be hilarious. It's just the Dodgers would be cursed.
Oh, their manager is gonna get fired if that's the case, because they have done nothing in the postseason.
It would be very, very, very sad. Yeah. All right. All right. Before we move on to the NFL, I do want to bring up one quick thing for debate. So Stan Van Gundy got hired by the Pelicans today as their new head coach, and this fool Yasser thinks that Stan Van Gundy isn't that good of a commentator.
I didn't say he wasn't that
Hold up,
good.
hold up,
I just
hold
said
Take a
I
timeout.
prefer Miller and Weber over him.
Who
Let's take a
does
timeout.
that?
Idrees, chill. In defense of Yasser, maybe he misunderstood it. Like you were just saying, all around as a commentator, like the voice and the enthusiasm or whatever. But the way you said it, if you're just talking about just from straight analysis, he's 100% better than Reggie Miller.
Yeah, I'm.
You guys confusing Jeff Van Gundy with Stan Van Gundy?
Yeah, I thought that
No,
was at
Stan
first
Van
because I know
Gundy-
Stan Van Gundy does ESPN.
No. Stan Van Gundy was doing TNT
Yeah.
during the bubble. Jeff Van Gundy's always
Yeah.
doing ESPN.
Yeah.
What? No.
Stan Van Gundy was.
No, that's how it is.
Oh
Stan.
yeah, I always get the
Yeah, Jeff was with ESPN.
Jeff is-
Stan was with
Jeff is
TNT.
ESPN.
Jeff is the fab one, right? Or Stan is the fab one?
Stan is.
Stan is the fat one. Jeff is the skinny one. Okay, I always get those two confused. I know them as the fat one and skinny one.
Van Gundy Island. No. Stan Van Gundy was definitely the best analyst on TNT, and it's really not close.
Yeah, I
mean,
agree.
Come on. I'm not gonna hate on Reggie Miller and Chris Webber, but
They were
can't
still
deny
good
that Stan Van
announcers,
Gundy is
but,
way better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but analyst,
from-
I'll
from-
go with Van Gundy.
Yeah, from a pure analyst standpoint. But if you're asking me who I prefer as an all-around announcer, I'd probably take Chris Webber. Just because Chris Webber has a soothing voice. But from a straight analytical standpoint, Stan Van Gundy is probably the best.
Should bring Kevin Garnett and let him be a commentator too.
Imagine Garnett and Snoop Dogg.
Why Snoop Dogg?
Why were they just
Why
throwing
Snoop-
Snoop Dogg?
Why Snoop Dogg?
Because Snoop Dogg, he will be the next commentator for the Lakers.
That's not how it works.
I wonder if they'll replace. Who was the guy with him before Stan Van Gundy got in? I wonder.
Wasn't it Iron Eagle and Stan Van Gundy?
Iron Eagle is the
Ian Eagle
play-by-
barely does NBA games.
Yeah, exactly. They probably won't even need him because usually during the regular season it's just Kevin Harlan and what's it? Kevin Harlan, and then
Marv Albert, yeah.
yeah, with Reggie Miller and Chris Webber. Yeah, that's usually it. Even Brian Anderson usually doesn't do any regular season games.
Remember when they tried to do players only? Man, that's so much.
Yeah.
That was the stupidest thing, bro. Oh yeah, players only. These guys who are worse than every single commentator we have. I think it's a great hire for the Pelicans, though. You know, man, Zion with Stan Van Gundy is gonna be lit.
I've seen a clip already of him trying to him already showing like Zion how to run the fast break, but I don't even know if that was like real or if that was an old clip.
I mean, at least they have one thing in common: they're both fat.
Bogus.
They're gonna live with each other.
Alright, moving on. On to the NFL. Done with week 6. Moving on to week 7.
Okay, wait. We're already in week 7, man. This season is going way too quickly.
I know, man.
It'll slow
You
down.
gotta enjoy it while it lasts.
Alright. Power rankings.
Alright, for power
First of
rankings.
all, disclosure before we start. First of all, we are not like all those websites to do rankings. We just rank them, but we don't read too much into them. Like all the people who are on power rankings, they're like, this team is this high, but honestly, they're probably lower. This team is actually not good. We're just ranking them now.
I want to say my top 10.
No,
Okay,
top
before
5.
you say your
We're doing
top 10, I think
Alright,
we're
wait.
all
Before
in
we do that,
agreement.
I want to figure out who does each person have at number 1. 'Cause
Chiefs.
There are probably 4 teams you could put at
Chiefs.
number 1.
Before we put number one, I think
Kansas
we're all in
City
agreement
Chiefs.
that the Jets are the worst team, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're doing
Yeah,
only
that's
top
just,
5. So
yeah.
Jets 33.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Put Clemson, Alabama. Put
What?
Clemson and Alabama ahead of the Jets.
Oh, I was confused for a second. Okay. I want to say my top 10. Chiefs, Seahawks, Steelers, Titans, Packers, Bills, Bears. Well, how much is that? 8? Yeah.
Buccaneers, I assume.
Oh, yeah, Buccaneers. Let me think of another team. Maybe Saints.
See the Ravens.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Ravens. I forgot that they existed. Okay, they're in the top 5. Then Bills, Packers, Bears, Buccaneers, Saints. I don't know. Yeah.
Decent. I would say my number 1 is Pittsburgh, actually.
Pittsburgh. Oh no.
Pittsburgh defense is unstoppable.
They're
I'm
not
sorry.
top. They're not number 1. They are not number 1.
I believe they have a top 3 defense.
No. They
Their
do
rush
have.
defense
They
is
do-
amazing.
They have the best defense in the league, but their offense, I don't know.
I mean,
Ben Roethlisberger has been playing very consistently.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus is leading them, so.
then I would say 2 Seattle, 3 Kansas City, 4 Tennessee, 5 Baltimore, 6 Chicago, 7 Tampa, 8 Green Bay. I think it's a little weird here. 9 Arizona, 10 Buffalo.
I think Buffalo and Green Bay should be ahead of the Bears, in my opinion.
are we watching the same NFL? Because not too long ago, those Cardinals they got beat by.
Yeah, I feel like
That
Arizona
That
is
is
very
true.
inconsistent.
That is true.
That's true.
They're top 15, but they're not top 10.
All right, that's maybe, but I mean, also, they play Seattle this Sunday,
Mhm.
so that would
Well,
be.
Seattle's gonna blow them out, so.
They beat.
It's not gonna be
Seattle.
a blowout.
It's not gonna be a blowout. Get out of here. It'll be.
Yes, it will be.
Gonna be a high.
Dude, Seattle's defense is not good enough to blow a team out like the Cardinals.
Seattle don't get Jamal
The only
Adams
team
back this
Seattle
week.
Oh, yeah, aren't they getting Jamal Adams back?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know if it's this week or the next, but
And they're gonna get
Don't
Antonio
get
Brown.
him back.
Stop talking, you
it's a high
boss.
scoring game.
Let me do my top 5.
All right, nobody
Ready?
cares. Okay, Yunis, what's your top 10?
Alright. Bro, shut up, okay? Because I could have stopped you at number 5. We're doing top 5, not no top 10. Alright, ready? Chiefs at number 1. Then we're going Titans at 2.
Okay,
Steelers
so
at
you stop
3.
there. You stop right there. You stop right
What do you
there.
mean?
Did you literally
What do you
say
mean?
Titans at number 2?
Yeah, it's the Titans. Yeah.
I mean, they did blow out Buffalo.
No. That's a bad one.
You're a bad one.
Dude,
Shut up.
they
I
almost
wanna
lost
hear
to
it.
the Texans.
Okay, but did they lose? No,
They
didn't.
almost lost to them. And went to
But did
overtime.
they? No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Then Raiders
I'm
at
with Odeh
4.
Raiders?
Raiders. Wow.
Oh wait, no. Did I say Raiders?
Yeah.
I meant Ravens.
That's why I said we're just gonna cancel you or this stuff.
Oh wait, no. Seahawks at 4, then Ravens at 5. So I have Chiefs, Titans, Steelers, Ravens. Wait, no. Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah. No, Seahawks,
Raiders?
Ravens. Seahawks at 4, Ravens at 5.
Okay.
Bro, make up
Ooh,
your
easy.
mind.
I know.
Greatest top 5 list of all time.
Okay, what's your next 5?
No, there's no next 5 because that doesn't matter.
Okay.
It would probably be
Yeah,
something
I know.
about the Bills, Bucks, Bears, and
Packers.
Yeah.
no,
I'm just gonna
that's the
say that I'm
Packers.
still mad that
Packers,
people still
Browns,
have Bears out of their top 10 list. Does not make any
Rams.
sense.
Nobody has the Rams in there.
No, the Rams lost to the still pretty much B team 49ers.
Yeah.
At least especially on defense.
Yeah, I don't have Rams in my top 10 either.
I'm just kind of mad that.
They've only beat the NFC East.
Yeah.
The two-
Oh
the two-
yeah. And they barely beat the Giants.
That's some.
Barely beat the Cowboys. But Cowboys had Dak. They were more healthy. Did they blow out the Redskins? I mean the football team. I thought it was.
Yeah. They blew them out by 20.
Oh, never mind then. And how about the Eagles? Or did they even play the Eagles?
And they beat them.
They beat them by like 14.
Oh, so
They
they,
lost to the
So
Bills
so it
and
was
they
close
lost to the
games and
49ers.
blowouts. Okay, so I don't know.
The two good teams that they played, they lost to the 49ers and the Bills.
All right, my top 5 teams are: at number 1, I have Kansas City. At 2, I have Pittsburgh. At 3, Seattle. 4, Baltimore. 5, Tennessee.
I like that list. Instead of Tennessee at 2.
My
Tennessee plays the Steelers this week, so we'll see who's right.
Oh, Pittsburgh's gonna get control them. Trust me.
my first is the Chiefs, and then Seattle, and then the Titans, and then the Steelers, and then the Ravens.
Yeah, I like that one.
Steelers too low, I would say. I think the Steelers are gonna beat the Titans, and it's not gonna be as close as people think.
Dude, I can. No,
I think they
the
can win.
Titans- I think that.
Sure.
I feel like the only doubt to Pittsburgh is the game against Philly. They allowed them to score that much.
The only way the Titans are going to beat the Steelers is Ryan Tannehill literally has to go off because they're good at the run game.
I mean, Ryan Tannehill has been going off though. That's the thing.
That's true. So
But they did. The Tennessee Titans lost Taylor Lewan, my boy from Michigan, left tackle. He tore his ACL.
oh, that's
Always
that is
gotta
a big
mention-
loss.
Always gotta mention Michigan.
And Devin
I know.
Bush, bro, tore his ACL. Middle linebacker for the
Ooh, that is
Steelers.
true too.
Another Michigan dude.
Yeah. But these guys are actually good though.
I'd also like to declare Yasser has a torn ACL. Also a guy from Michigan. He's out for season 2. I think that's what this was going, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Torn. Sorry about your torn ACL. Anyway. Moving. Alright. Bottom 5 besides the Jets.
All right.
Um,
Giants, football team, the Falcons, and let me think. The
Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah, that's everyone's list. Did you say the Jaguars?
Oh, I forgot about it. Okay.
Jets are last.
Scratch out Falcons, put Jaguars in there.
I don't want to put the Chargers in there just because.
Oh, no. The Chargers
Oh, definitely not.
the Chargers been going up
no.
against good teams.
And they're not
The
healthy.
Chargers are probably
And
like
they've been actually
And they've
pretty
been
close.
losing heartbroken.
Yeah, and they've
like,
been actually pretty
heartbroken games.
close.
I would say obviously 35 the Jets,
35.
31 Washington, 30 the Giants, 29 Jacksonville, and 28 Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I get cold like Minnesota.
Yeah, I
Cold
like
like
that one.
Minnesota.
I mean,
Cold
Minnesota.
like Minnesota.
I don't
And
know.
then after Minnesota, I would say
Problem with me
Jacksonville.
is that I ranked Minnesota 28, but then Houston is 26 and Atlanta is 27. But the
I agree
Vikings,
with that.
but the Vikings beat the Texans and then the Falcons beat them. So it's kind of wacky around there. I try you try to rank the teams that beat this team above them, but sometimes it can be hard. Like I would rank the Colts above the Bears until the Colts lost that second game, you know?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
that.
But, oh yeah.
For sure, 100 emoji.
I feel like Philip Rivers kind of had a. Speaking of the Colts, Philip Rivers kind of had a breakout game.
Yeah. Well, he needed that game because the past few games he's playing like dog crap. So.
Dude, I'll be honest. I was at a wedding Sunday, so I wasn't watching the games. I was scoreboard watching the whole entire time, and I see the Bengals go up 21-0, and I'm like, dude, Adam's like watching this game with his brother jumping up and down with joy, so he can finally say that the Colts suck, and they came back. I'll be honest, I was kind of disappointed too. I thought they were gonna win, but I guess not.
All right. Who are the middling teams? The teams that are like you're not sure about. They're like right in the middle.
Well, 49ers is one of them.
Let me start off. Let me start off.
No.
I mean, no.
Let
Shut up,
Odeh
Adam.
start.
No.
The 49ers.
I
The
said that, but you
49ers.
just took my word.
The Saints, honestly, because I don't know if they suck or not right so far. I'll say the Raiders, and also the Rams because they really haven't beaten
All
one
right,
good.
my list.
I have to also add to your list New England. They're not going that much. No, I'd say they're a top 15 team, but they're sort of in the middle as well.
How about the Panthers?
Mine. I have the Dolphins, the Browns, the Raiders, the Colts, and the Cardinals.
It's awkward silence.
Go on, Idrees, say something. It's your turn.
All right. Who did you guys not mention? I'm trying. Carolina.
I said the Panthers.
I said Carolina.
God
The
damn
Panthers
it.
are bad.
Yeah. I want to throw in the Eagles. But
No, I wouldn't throw Philly.
Oh, you know
What
what?
about-
You know what's wild? The football team, and basically the whole entire division, the football team and the whole entire NFC least. They're either like they can lose one game and they'll be in contention for the number one pick, or
win one
win
game.
one game and be in contention of hosting a playoff game. It's like crazy.
Dude, imagine the the Washington football team hosting a playoff.
No, I think the
Oh
Cowboys
my
are gonna
God.
win this. I think the Cowboys will win the division
No,
with
dude,
like they're gonna win with like a 6-10 record.
Eagles
dude.
are winning it. Eagles are winning it.
What about
They always get high at the end of the year when they get everybody back.
You said Miami.
What about Miami?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think Miami
They're
has
an
a
intriguing team.
That's a-
Fitzpatrick for Tua.
Yeah, they should have
And they're
cut
3-3.
Fitzpatrick because they had a good chance, really good chance to make the playoffs.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
that was
still
kinda
do.
bogus.
What if Tua comes out there and starts balling out?
I don't see that.
I mean,
No,
Yeah,
no,
Joe
no,
Burrow hasn't
no.
really. I mean, Joe Burrow has not. I feel like he'll be the rookie of the year, but Tua's not gonna do better than him.
If Tua makes the Dolphins go to the playoffs, he's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
I mean, they're 3-3 right now.
Yeah, so they have a good chance.
Rookie
Second
of the
in
year.
the AFC East.
I mean, I don't see Miami.
Thing is,
I don't see
They're
Miami.
second. They're second, but they already have 2 losses in the division against
Oh,
the
yeah, that's-
Patriots and the Bills.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's not about winning the division. It's about getting one of those 3 wild card
They
spots.
still play the Rams, the Cardinals, the Chargers. And their schedule gets easy when they play Broncos, Jets, Cincy,
Yeah,
and they play the
they
Chiefs.
still have to play the Jets
Pats.
twice, so they're at least going to win 5 games this year.
No,
They
they
already
already played the Jets, but they do play the
Oh, they
Jets
already
one more
played the Jets,
time and the Bengals.
So it's automatically 2 wins. So they just have to win
wait.
3 or 4
So we
games
get
out of
2
that.
So we get 2 versus Burrow again. Nice. That sounds.
I think 2 and Bro didn't play against each other.
No, they did.
No, they
No, they
No,
didn't.
they
It was
didn't.
Mac Jones
They
versus
played
Burrow.
against each other
It was
twice.
Mac Jones versus Burrow.
How?
No, 2
No.
years ago.
Oh,
Oh,
2 years ago.
2 years ago,
No,
not last year.
Walla. No, you guys are forgetting. They did play against each other last year and the year before.
No, I thought Mac Jones played that game.
How?
No,
Tua got
Tua
hurt
played
last
that
year.
Yeah, he got
Mac Jones. No, Tua got hurt the game after.
No, Mac Jones was playing that game.
Google it.
LSU.
No, I know for sure that because Joe Burrow was a starter 2 years ago at LSU, and they for sure
he
played.
He played that year. They got wrecked.
November 9th,
Okay, and then they
2020.
played
November
again
4th.
last year, and LSU won. Remember
Let
that
me see.
amazing game of the century?
Mac
It was
Jones.
like 48 to 45.
Mac
something
Jones.
like
Yeah,
that.
it
Mac-
was that amazing game.
What the hell? Oh, this is.
Yeah, Tua did
No,
play.
yeah,
I
this
remember
is
watching. Tua did
This
play.
is why I remember.
I'm
that
always
game.
right.
Holy crap! I thought Mac Jones was playing that game.
No, Mac Jones took over like
Like the
near
game
after the half.
something like that. It was a game or two after.
Wait, how? Because Tua Tagovailoa threw 418 yards that game. So
Yeah, it was a crazy game.
that was a crazy game.
Obviously not gonna be as crazy if it's Bengals Dolphins and it's in the NFL, not college football, but it could be crazy.
Just bench all the defensive players to make it as entertaining as possible. I think that's a good idea.
We like
Just play the third stringers.
we like defense.
No, we don't.
What do you mean? We're literally Bears fans.
We like touchdowns.
I like touchdowns.
Okay, not when it's other teams.
Yeah,
We're Bears fans.
I like touchdown and scoring.
Can we talk about the Thursday night football game this week? That somehow
No, I don't want to talk
Somehow-
about it. Next
I feel
segment.
like people-
Next segment. I don't want to
True.
talk about it.
It has playoff
I feel like
implications.
true NFL fans are not even gonna
Don't we
watch this
talk
game.
about
Next-
the
They're
fact
gonna watch
that-
the
It has
presidential
playoff
debate.
Next segment.
implications.
Next
It
segment.
has
Next
it has
segment.
playoff implications.
All right,
It has playoff
so-
I think-
implications.
Next.
I think the Cowboys still
No,
have
that does not have playoff implications.
Actually,
Yes, it
no,
does.
the sad part, it actually does.
Wait,
It
wait.
actually does.
Listen, we have to discuss this. Cowboys still have most of their games that everyone is going to be forced to watch. I'm sick of that. I hope they flex every single one of those
Yeah, I know.
games out.
Yeah, man, Dallas have
America's game of the week.
America's game of the
We
week.
have
Every other
the
Sunday.
Washington football team versus
Sunday
the
night.
America's game of
Cowboys.
the
Like-
week. No one wants to see that.
I swear, they're
crap,
always
dude.
America's game of the week. I swear to God, it's so annoying.
They
Nobody
could be
wants to watch that
playing.
crap.
They could be playing
Bro.
a college football team, and they'll be like America's game of the week. The Cowboys.
Oh,
So
fuck.
annoying. Like, dude, no one wants to watch
Yeah.
this trash team.
Bro, it's just because Troy Aikman wants to commentate.
No,
his
that's
old
not.
team.
No, because it brings in the money.
Oh my God! I hope they move the Steelers-Ravens game week 8 to take Sunday night instead of Cowboys-Eagles.
Oh my
Oh,
god! I swear to
definitely.
God, dude, if that stays the Sunday night football game, I think I'll riot.
Wait, what's it? What's this Sunday night's football?
It's week 8. It's Eagles and Cowboys.
Oh my God! And who else plays that week? That should be flex.
There's little thing.
The Bears
Flex them,
Saints should be
don't-
flexed.
Yeah, but
Oh
that's
my-
probably not gonna happen because they don't like us.
Yeah.
Who plays this week Sunday night?
The Buccaneers.
Oh,
Are,
you're
that's a sneaky good game. I think
that'll be-
a
that'll
good
be
game.
a bit-
shootout.
Be very high scoring. Actually, no, because the Buccaneers
I-
defense
I-
has been playing really well.
It's either the Buccaneers defense plays well or it's gonna be a shootout.
Vomit at the fact that the Cowboys have 3 primetime games on the schedule still.
They still. Oh, they're gonna get flexed. Trust me.
No, they're not.
Actually,
When does
the
flexing
NFL
start?
Because people
Anytime, I think.
the most watched games are the ones where the Cowboys get blown out. We might not
That's
like
true.
like it,
but we prefer the better games. But the NFL doesn't care. They're like, oh, that'll bring in the most money.
You know, some sports talk shows have to have mandatory cowboy talk. Like they have to.
This is why I
because there's
side
a million
with
Cowboys,
A.
like 2 million, a million Cowboys fans.
This is why I side with Stephen A. and not Skip Bayless.
Why?
Because at least Stephen A. hates the Cowboys. Skip Bayless loves the Cowboys.
Because he's a
but
Cowboys
also
fan.
Bro, he's a Cowboys fan, but every time, last year, every loss, you would have a video of him taking off his Cowboys hat, throwing it in the trash. Taking off his Cowboys jersey, throwing it in the trash. And then he would just storm off. But I do like these Stephen A. Twitter videos after the game. He's like, ha, ha, ha. That's the best part of the Cowboys losing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. I think, were one of you gonna say something about fantasy football, or?
No.
That's just the fact that Idrees' team sucks.
Oh yeah, that.
Nobody.
Yeah, he's gonna lose to me.
In the relevant league.
Idrees,
Whoever
goes to get Idrees, whoever goes.
I'm the best.
1 in
Anyway.
5. What you trying to say about my league?
The
huh?
relevant.
What you trying to say?
Dude,
You
your
trying
league
to
is
call
more
my-
irrelevant
call
than
my league
anything with
irrelevant?
2 quarterbacks and 3 flexes, or 2 flexes.
Right, if anything,
Yeah,
if
that's
anything,
the fun league.
No, it isn't.
Not fun.
It's
fun,
messed
alright?
up.
I like Odeh's league
It's
way better.
simple.
Moving on.
It's simple. No. We are not moving on.
Majority rules.
We're not
Look
moving
at
on.
that.
We're
Alright,
not moving
we're
on.
gonna talk about fantasy.
No,
Idrees
we're not moving on. We're gonna talk
Hold
about
on,
how
bro.
bad
I'm
Idrees'
the
team.
dictator here.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
the dictator here.
No, Odeh
Hey,
is.
I'll kick you out the Discord right now.
The majority is irrelevant. Anyway, next.
The majority's irrelevant. Okay.
The Big Ten.
Get him out of
So,
here. Get him out of here.
Idrees'
Get him
team-
out of here. Get him out. Yeah.
I wanna say-
he's gone,
let me-
guys. All right.
The Big Ten. The Big Ten.
Big Ten.
Let me get us started. Let me get us started here.
Alright,
He's gonna say something about
Yeah,
Michigan.
Michigan
He's gonna say
fan.
something
Yeah,
about
don't talk.
Michigan.
You're a Michigan
Michigan's
fan.
gonna win the
Don't
whole
talk.
thing, and John Harbaugh's gonna have a comeback season and all this stuff.
Alright.
This year's our year, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. Yeah, it's gonna.
He's gonna name some random players like these players are good. They should do good this year.
Alright, first.
This is gonna do the same to Northwestern.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait.
Yo. Alright, first up, we have Rutgers versus Michigan State in East Lynn.
Sleep.
Go
Sleep.
green.
Sleep.
Michigan State is
Go
gonna
right.
get this one in the bag easily.
Sleep.
Next game.
Nothing much to talk about. MSU with Rutgers.
Hey.
Next,
That's-
the big
you don't
noon.
say that.
Big noon. The big noon.
noon Saturday.
Why is this a big noon game? I honestly don't
Nebraska
get it.
at Ohio
This
State.
should not be a big noon game. This
Because
is not-
Ohio State, isn't
it's a-
it? Like, what is
it's
that?
a
You think
blowout.
they're not gonna put
The
the
only reason it's like
they're not gonna put the
is like Odeh said, only
I feel
because
like if this
OSU's in
game-
there.
I feel like if this
Listen.
game was at Nebraska, it could have been some sort of a trap game because it's the first game of the year, you know.
Not at all.
Yeah, but
Nebraska's
Justin Fields is
Nebraska.
gonna go off and Ohio State's gonna win in a blowout, man.
Big Ten is
Columbus.
Big Ten having fans? Is Big Ten having
No fans. No fans this season.
I don't
At
care about
all?
fans.
No fans
I'm
at
gonna
all.
tell you one thing. All right. There's only really 2 teams that I think could seriously challenge Ohio State this year.
Penn
Michigan.
State.
Michigan. No, not Penn State. Michigan.
No,
and then
definitely not
Minnesota.
Penn State.
Michigan and
We
Minnesota.
say this every year. You
Penn
guys say
State-
Michigan.
Penn
Yeah, Michigan
State-
gets
Penn
blown
State
out.
lost Journey Brown, bro. He's the running
Doesn't
back.
matter who they lost.
Micah Parsons ain't
And-
even coming back, bro.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they still finish better than Michigan.
No, they
Dude,
won't.
Yeah, they probably
Penn
will.
State
I'm
plays in Ann Arbor this
I'll
year,
tell you
bro.
what,
They always lose.
I'll tell you another thing. Wisconsin is being overrated. They're not gonna win the East. Okay,
It's
Minnesota.
gonna be Minnesota.
And they don't have.
Minnesota's gonna
and
win.
they don't have,
Minnesota's too good.
They don't
It
have
was-
Jack Cohn or whatever his name is.
It wouldn't surprise me if Illinois and Iowa ended up higher than Wisconsin too.
Talk about Indiana.
Hell no, Indiana.
Indiana
sucks.
actually
Indiana.
wasn't Indiana ranked for a little bit
IU
last year.
IU is slowly getting better at football.
Yeah, wasn't
Slowly.
Indiana was
Yeah.
IU was
Their
ranked a
upset
little bit
against
last
Wisconsin,
year.
I think like sparked it.
So the next game at 2:30. Penn State at IU.
Who are you upset?
Oh yeah.
IU,
Easy win
It's
for the
possible.
boys.
Are
It's
you
possible,
upset?
but I don't think it's an upset.
Are you
No. Easy win for the
are
boys.
you upset?
It is a
Are
trap
you
game.
upset?
I'll say that.
No. Not a trap game. My boys don't get trapped. We win.
Are you upset?
We eat W's. You understand me?
Didn't you guys lose at Minnesota?
You guys don't have Trace McSorley anymore.
I'm telling you, bro. Minnesota this year. Watch out.
All right, next up we have Iowa at Purdue.
I was gonna blow the hell out of
Easy
them.
win
Iowa
for the
all the
boys
way.
at Purdue.
But doesn't Purdue have a
Easy
what?
win for
Who's
my
the Purdue
Purdue
wide
boys.
receiver?
What is this? Shut up. Iowa's gonna win.
You
but
okay?
Rondale Moore is gonna go off.
I was gonna win. It's gonna be a close game. Predicting about maybe 24-20.
Doesn't
Yeah, Iowa.
doesn't Purdue,
Iowa's not really much of. They're not really that good.
doesn't Purdue have a really good wide receiver?
And they'll win defensively again.
Yeah, Rondell Moore.
Yeah.
Two
And then he's
games,
gonna go off.
2 more games. The biggest one, Michigan at Minnesota on college game day.
God, I don't
Minnesota's
know.
gonna blow the hell out of
This is what
Michigan
pisses
just to
me
rub
off.
it in Yasser's
Two teams
face.
I think are gonna challenge Ohio State most play each other right away. It's like, bruh.
Stop playing. I'm
The
putting it in my
thing-
lock of the week. Lock of the week.
Honestly,
Minnesota,
alright,
Minnesota
listen.
beats
I'm
Michigan.
with you,
Let me
Odeh. I'm
talk,
with
let
you,
me talk,
Odeh.
let me
I'm with you, Odeh.
Dude, huge chance. I honestly think like Minnesota has a good chance of winning this game. It's at Minnesota. Tanner Morgan, he was hot last year. Is he
He's
gonna
gonna be hot. this
continue
year.
that? And they've got what's it called?
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, Rashad Bateman.
Doesn't
Um,
does
Guy
Mi-
is a beast.
does Michigan
So
still have
that's-
Shea
that's a-
Patterson?
That's a matchup nightmare
Does
for the Michigan secondary.
Does Michigan still have Shea Patterson or whatever his name is?
No, Joe Milton.
Joe Milton.
Hey,
Joe
Patterson
Milton
is-
Joe
The
Milton
thing
is
is-
better than Shea Patterson. Shea
Yeah,
Patterson is
okay.
suck.
The thing, his,
My uncle is better than Shea Patterson.
this guy is getting
Don't
comparisons to
forget,
Cam.
Minnesota has the lit running back, Mohamed Ibrahim, bro.
Oh wait, who has Mohammed Ibrahim?
Minnesota.
Oh, I'm a Minnesota
Minnesota.
fan now. Wait, is he actually Muslim?
What's reps?
I have no idea.
I know, there's still one more game. Maryland at Northwestern, bro. It's the most
Oh,
important
what a
game.
game! This is the game I'm gonna
Let's
tune
go,
into.
Northwestern boys! Starting out with a win. Let's go.
Let's go Wildcats. Come on.
Dude, oh yeah, Illinois and Wisconsin play on Friday.
Yeah. Listen, Illinois is gonna upset Wisconsin. Northwestern's gonna.
Dude, no,
beat,
it's
Maryland.
at Wisconsin. They're not gonna upset them.
Doesn't matter. They beat them last year.
Yeah, they beat them last
Yeah,
year.
Illinois.
They beat them last year in Urbana-Champaign, bro.
It don't matter. They're gonna beat them anyway. Wisconsin is overrated as hell this year. I guarantee it.
I like this Idrees. I've never seen him this fired up before.
It's not even Northwestern he's going for. He's going for IU.
Both of them are gonna win. All right. Both of them are gonna win.
Hold up. Who do they even have? See if they have one name that I recognize.
They had what's Brandon Peters. I think that's the transfer
Don't
from
matter.
Michigan.
Josh Imatorbhebhe is the greatest receiver in the league.
He is very good. He's a great receiver. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's going to
Nate Hobbs
going
is
to the
in the
NFL.
corner.
Oh, Josh Beetham. That's your starting QB? Or is it Brandon Peters?
Whatever. I
I
will
mean,
say,
whatever.
alright, the worst teams this year are gonna be
Maryland.
Rutgers and Maryland, right? Rutgers, Maryland. Actually,
Yeah.
wait, Rutgers is gonna be bad again.
Rutgers is always gonna be bad. Their basketball program is getting better, but dude, their football program is dead in the water.
Purdue also is gonna be at the bottom.
Nah, Cap, my boys at Purdue are gonna shock the world.
I don't
They're
think
gonna play
Iowa
world this year.
is good. I don't think Iowa's gonna be that good this year.
I was gonna be decent.
Oh,
They're not
I
gonna
forgot.
be
And
as good. But yeah.
Michigan State sucks.
No.
They're just trash. They're not even good.
That's true. They're just... So the actual contenders, I guess, for the playoff we got here are Ohio State.
IU.
Obviously, we all think they're
Penn
No.
State.
Ohio State,
Indiana.
Michigan, Minnesota, and
Indiana.
then Penn State.
You can't
is
say you.
Big Red,
No,
Indiana.
if you say no
Crim-
to Penn State, then you say no to Michigan.
Penn State is fourth, but like a long shot.
Michigan's not even make the playoffs. They're not even. Dude, they're gonna get at least 3 losses this year.
I don't know, man. What if Joe Milton lives up to the hype, bro? Because his skill set is much, much better than Shea Patterson's.
Shea Patterson was the biggest flop ever.
Yeah.
Patterson sucks.
Yeah.
I actually felt bad for you guys who had to turn on
I
the
mean,
TV
he
every
did beat.
Saturday.
They did beat Notre Dame
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, Shea Patterson, woo!
That was one of the greatest Michigan games I've ever watched last year.
I have
Destroyed
Sean
Notre Dame.
Clifford.
But Notre Dame's
Tier
overrated
4.
every year, so I mean they literally went up in the rankings and beat Louisville by like 2.
I know that. I knew that was a trap game too,
Yeah.
bro. Louisville should have won that.
Bro, just wait till Notre Dame plays Clemson and North
Clemson,
Carolina.
yeah, man. That's
Oh
gonna be the
my
game.
God.
They're gonna get
God.
destroyed by Clemson.
Notre
It's gonna
Dame
be like
had a
55.
bad game last week against Louisville.
Oh,
It
that's
was a
gonna be-
horrible game.
it's gonna be
12-7 was the
It's
final
gonna
score.
it's gonna be so funny
Think
to
they're
see.
gonna catch up with Clemson?
It's gonna be so funny to see Clemson rocking Notre Dame. Oh my God.
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my! I'm so excited for that.
If Notre Dame doesn't get better by the week, then I
No.
don't see them
They're
having a chance.
overrated.
Nah,
Every
they shouldn't
single
even be in the top 10.
over every single
They're number
year.
3.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Every single year they're overrated.
Ian Book is just, I feel like, I don't know, I don't
Book-
believe in him.
Ian Book is not good. He is
Yeah.
so overrated.
Their defense is carrying them.
And who's their coach again? Something Kelly or whatever.
Chip Kelly.
Ryan
Kelly?
Kelly.
Brian Kelly.
Brian
And everybody's like giving him praise and like the next upcoming of
No.
Jesus and all this stuff. I'm like,
No, he
he's
got
alright.
outcoached by Harbaugh.
He's alright.
He got outcoached by
You know what
Harbaugh.
Notre Dame is known for? They're known for producing offensive linemen. That's what
Yes,
they're known
Yeah.
for.
exactly.
Offensive linemen and
Oh,
subpar
Chase
wide
Claypool.
and subpar wide
Offensive
receivers.
linemen like Alex Bars, who are as good as Quentin Nelson, even though they went undrafted.
That's not what I said. That's literally not what I said. They
Yes, it is, bro.
did produce Chase Claypool though.
What you implied.
Yes, they did.
Shout out Ryan Pace, please sign Quinton Spain. I beg you. We need a left
Who?
guard. The guy the
Who?
Bills released today.
Yeah, the Bills released today
Why,
left guard.
why did they
Spain.
release him?
No,
I don't know,
I'm
I
getting
think-
news about
I think-
that.
We need a left guard, so I don't know. They should add him.
There's a reason why they released him though. Why?
I think he was banged up in training camp and then he lost his starting spot. But like the last 2 years, he was starting and he gave up like 1 sack total.
Yeah. Well, Cordell Patterson is trying to recruit him, and he did like
Exactly.
he did like
Anybody
that tweet.
Cordero Patterson tries to get, we should get.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Nagy's been reducing Patterson's playing time.
Why do you say that?
Fire.
Because he knows he hasn't been working.
Fire Pace, hire Patterson. No, Patterson's playing a decent amount. Whatever. Just they have to cut up Tarico and.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't get why people want Nagy fired. It does not make any sense.
Yeah,
He's
me
done
neither.
significantly way more positive than negatives. I can't even think of any negative but that last year, and we still went 8-8.
Because people think that because he's an offensive, because he was an OC and then he became a head coach, his offense has to be great.
That
And
doesn't
then
mean
they're
any.
like,
That
"Oh,
doesn't
no,
mean.
it's not."
Look at
And then they try to say his play calling is bad, but then you watch the film
yeah.
and his play calling is like 90,
Yeah.
70 more often than not good.
Just the players can't execute it.
It's because people make up their narratives all the
Yeah.
time.
And
He doesn't
Exactly.
do-
For example, the Falcons in 2017, they had a defensive head coach of Dan Quinn, and guess what? They were probably the best. They had the best offense ever, probably. So, you really don't. If you're that type, like if you're an offensive coach, your offense doesn't have to be good.
Yeah.
They don't really take in consideration that our offensive line is garbage.
That too.
No, not even that. They also they make stuff up in their minds. They're like, oh, they make narratives up like, oh, he never uses Montgomery, and then
No,
like,
what?
Okay,
It was just one
Yeah.
one
first
game.
3 weeks of the season, we averaged 130 rushing yards per game. The last 3, it's been down to like 40. It's
And-
been
But
bad last.
don't forget, we've been playing
But
defenses
we've
who
been
that are
playing-
good at the
yeah.
rush game, like the
much
Buccaneers
better defenses.
and the
and,
Colts.
It's because people are stupid. They just want you to split it evenly. But when they're stopping the run very well, you can't keep running it for 1 yard every play. You have to switch it up. You have to start passing more. And then they're like, oh, he doesn't use Montgomery. Montgomery had 10 targets in a game, and I was still hearing people complain, "Oh, he's not getting the ball enough or something."
Oh no,
What?
definitely he gets the ball enough.
He gets a lot.
At least 4 to 5 receptions a game.
It's just people are stupid, and then like a lot of the time, they're like, "Oh, his run play, whatever, isn't good." It could get better, but also a lot of the time it's because Graham misses a block or Coward misses a block. It's not because I called.
You mean Jimmy Graham?
Yeah.
He said Graham.
Who is Graham?
My bad. Jimmy Graham can't block.
Yeah,
That's why we get Komet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why we got
Matt-
Matt. He's a run blocking tight end. Graham is more of a pass catching.
Red zone threat. That's what he is.
He needs to do that more.
The one thing, yeah, Graham holds only does like those 1 year lob ups.
And then they also should do the hurry up a little more. Know huddle a little more.
Yeah, Nick Foles wants to do that.
Like
that's
every
what Nick
time we
Foles was
do
talking
that-
about. Yeah.
Every time we do that with either QB, that's when they have to do it. They're at their
Dude,
best.
Mr.
I
Biscuit
feel
and
like Nagy's learning with Foles.
Trubisky-
He better communicates with Nagy. Trubisky is just like,
Trubisky is probably the dumbest quarterback in the league. I'm gonna be honest with you. He has no brain cells and no football talent. Dude, if he had like maybe the normal amount of chromosomes, he'd probably be like a very good quarterback. But that's the thing.
And then there's people who complain about him passing the ball on the last play.
What?
No, I wanted that to happen. I wanted A-Rob to give me more fantasy points. If A-Rob catches that ball, I win my fantasy.
That's
Also-
absolutely dumb. They should have ran it. I don't know why they passed it.
No, we shouldn't have hit. The player
It
didn't
doesn't
execute. That was a
matter.
great call. He was wide open.
To me, it doesn't matter if you're passing it or running it, as long as you have a good play. And both times he's had a good play call. They just didn't execute. You can't blame the coach when the team doesn't execute. all the
Exactly.
time. Sometimes
Right
you
off-
can.
Yeah, Nick
Right off A-Rob's
Foles.
hands.
Nick Foles
If
will.
it's
Nick Foles.
consistent, you can put part of the blame on the coach.
Trubisky will miss an open like 5-yard pass to like Robinson, and it'll be like they're down. Like, no, Nagy should have called a different play. Should have ran it, or should have gave it to someone else. Like some stupid stuff like that.
Trubisky apologist,
Yeah.
bro. Trubisky apologist. Oh yeah.
if you think about it, going back to what you said,
Nagy had the
that
corner route wide open, and Trubisky missed it by 10 yards, but it's Nagy's fault, right?
yeah. And if you go back to what you said, I mean, if the run isn't working, think about it. Like 50% of Foles or like whoever's at quarterback, 50% of the passes are like 5-yard checkdowns. So
Yeah.
that's
It's
an
like-
equivalent of a decent run.
It's like the run game isn't working, and people are like, no, you gotta pound it, you gotta run it up the middle still, even if it's not working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's,
yeah.
let's just get 1 yard. Yeah, let's just get 1 yard
you
every
can't
play.
do that when the offensive line doesn't even get a crease enough to get.
Yeah.
It's like
Break
it's
out
like they
to-
don't know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting something to change.
Like we're not the Titans, where when Derrick Henry only gets like I don't know, say 5 2-yard runs in a row, we don't have like that player who can just go off for one run.
It's like, dude, it's like every
Right,
year.
dude.
It's like literally like every year, Derrick Henry pops a 90-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Run, almost like every year.
Well, don't worry, they have one of the best O lines in the league too.
Anyway. So that's what's the problem with all these Chicago fans who call into Chicago sports radio. Oh yeah, you know they're winning, but I prefer they wouldn't win and we could fire Nagy.
Those people are like they watch Bears games very vaguely. They really don't pay attention.
But they need to. But they need to like Nagy needs to give up the play calling.
I get why people say fire Pace, but I still don't think we should fire Pace. He's not been that bad. He just made a couple mistakes and that's it. But
See, outside of
the thing
Leonard
is-
Floyd, Kevin White, and Mitch Trubisky,
Well,
outside of his first round
Yeah.
draft picks, he
But
hasn't been
you
that
can't be
bad.
mad at him at Kevin White though. It's not his fault that it's like he's made out of glass.
Facts.
Speaking
I
of
think-
Leonard Floyd,
Leonard
you
Floyd
know,
is
I
just
know
different.
Robert Quinn. I know Robert Quinn only has 1 sack, but
Oh, he's
no,
been
listen,
more than an upgrade, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
been
been
like-
underrated.
If you were watching those
On the
Suns
stat sheet, it
games-
doesn't show, but on
It's
defensively,
like
Yeah.
Nagy's been playing way
Opening up
much.
so much. It's opening up so much more for Mac.
Yeah,
the first 2 plays of the game, those two stunts that he did. First, that led to the sack, and then that led to the quick throw and
Interception. Yeah.
Leonard Floyd could never do that.
I swear, Leonard Floyd only goes off against the Packers. I swear. And that's it.
If that.
Yeah.
Leonard Floyd revenge game this week, boys.
Oh my! I swear to
Leonard Floyd's about to pop
if he
off.
gets 5 sacks, like more than a sack, I don't know what to do.
But the real question is, we gotta contain Aaron Donald this week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be painful. Oh my God, Aaron Donald.
We have Alex Barr. We have Alex Barr.
This game might actually end 7-3. Like this game might actually end 7-3. Like I'm not even trolling.
I'm over.
Nagy's smart. He won't run it up the middle. Nagy's smart.
Just run it away from Donald.
He's probably gonna call a bunch of screens.
Just go the opposite way of Donald.
This is the game plan.
10 sacks for Donald.
What's the game plan on
You just punt on first down and try and pin him inside the wall.
and just try to get safeties.
Let our defense score all the points. That's our only hope.
Santos is gonna carry us.
Just have
NFC Special Teams Player of the Week.
Just have Santos kick every down.
Dude, I don't know. I don't want Pinheiro, man.
No, I don't want Pinheiro too. We should trade him honestly.
We switched up. We switched up on my boy Pinheiro too fast.
Oh, he's been on the IR. That's why. Santos was just there.
Pinheiro's not even that good. That's the thing.
Santos made 150-plus yard field goal. We're all on the bandwagon.
Yeah, but he also made a game-winning field goal too. How many field goals he's missed? I think he only missed one.
He's only missed one kick though.
And it was a very far. It was like a 50-plus yarder too.
He missed 2.
True.
What's the other one?
Oh yeah, true.
He missed one in Atlanta from like 35.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That one's not that was not excusable, but he definitely made up for it. Because if he would have missed the game winner against the Buccaneers.
We would want him dead.
We would have gave him the Cody Parkey treatment.
We would want him dead. And he knew it too. I know he knew it. It's like my career's on the line.
From now on, being a kicker for the Bears, like that's gotta be
the hardest job ever.
One of the hardest positions. It's like you gotta
kicker and quarterback.
You won't believe this stat, but every year we've had a kicker who was NFC Player of the Week.
Oh yeah, we have.
Oh yeah.
Pinheiro was against the Broncos last year. Parkey was against the Vikings.
Yeah, I remember. 2 years ago. But that was the game after. I remember that.
Now Santos.
That was the game after he doinked 4 kicks, and Nagy forced him to be outside for like 5 days straight, just kicking. I rememrember that.
That should have been a warning sign. The game against the Lions.
Yeah.
Doinked like a million kicks.
I remember the commentator saying in that game. Like that, if only he does this in a playoff game, and then lo and behold.
God.
Anyway, let's not.
The NFL is scared of us, man. They had to script us out of the playoffs in 2018.
Whatever.
They knew it was going to be barbecue chicken the rest of the way.
They moved the goalpost at the last second.
Everybody, dude, the Bears were convinced that we were going to go to the Super Bowl if we won that game. And honestly, I think the Eagles was the hardest matchup that year in that playoffs.
Damn near.
Yeah, because they literally had the Super Bowl team from last year.
The Saints?
No, I think we would have been the Saints. We matched up well against the Saints that year.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
And I damn well know we were going to beat the Rams that year.
All right, so I think that's enough ranting and rambling. Are we done? Any last thoughts?
No.
You're lost.
That's not even true. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this note. Idrees is 1-5 in our fantasy league. And his team
in the relevant league, I'm 3-3, boys.
And his team is god awful. So until
100%.
next time,
3-3
see you later. See you later.
relevant league.